Hey everyone, welcome to Logan's Mosh Pit. Glad to have you here. Do me a favor, please subscribe if you haven't already. It's time for another episode of my favorite bands from A to Z. One letter at a time, I intend to make my way through the entire alphabet. If you recall, the last episode that I did highlighted the letter H, which stood for hailstorm. Therefore, we've reached the letter I. I have quite a few potential groups that I could choose, including Incubus, Iced Earth, I Prevail, In Excess, Iron Maiden, Iron Butterfly, In Flames, Irish Coffee, I Break Horses, Imagine Dragons, Icehouse, Indigo Girls, Idlewild, In This Moment, Immortal, Integrity, Interpol, Incantation, and I can't think of anyone else. In the end, I interpreted Iron Maiden as the ideal option. In order to illustrate how incredibly meaningful Iron Maiden is to me, I'm going to return to the trusty Q&A format. Let's just say I ran into a fellow Iron Maiden fan and we started chit-chatting with each other. What kinds of questions would invariably come up, and how would I reply to those questions? Let's see. First question. How long have I been a fan of Iron Maiden? I got acquainted with Iron Maiden's material back in 2018, and it changed my life for the better. Next question. What's my favorite Iron Maiden tune? Personally, I think that the astounding Aces High is the tune against which all of the others are measured. Next question. What's my favorite album by Iron Maiden? In my opinion, their 1984 album Power Slave provides the preeminent listening experience from start to finish. Next question. Who's my favorite member of the lineup? Without a doubt, lead vocalist Bruce Dickinson. He is such a gifted singer. After all these years, I'm shocked at how well his voice has held up. To this day, his range remains mostly intact, and his power has barely diminished too. He still sounds virtually the same now as he did in the 80s. It's crazy. Next question. Have I ever attended an Iron Maiden concert? No, but I really want to go. Based on various clips I've watched, their shows are on par with the studio recordings. Next question. What song served as my introduction to Iron Maiden? I was initially exposed to Iron Maiden through an absolutely riveting song called Run to the Hills. Then I proceeded to run full speed toward the rest of Iron Maiden's discography to investigate. Next question. What's the most recent Iron Maiden track that I've checked out? Not too long ago, I revisited Ghost of the Navigator, and it was just as spooktacular as I remembered. Next question. Do I have any Iron Maiden memorabilia at home? Yep. This t-shirt right here. One of the very first band shirts that I decided to add to my vast collection. I wear this shirt frequently. I actually put it on last week, so it needs to be washed again. Last question. What's my number one favorite thing about Iron Maiden overall? To tell you the truth, I've always been fascinated by their faithful mascot, Eddie. I think he's a really cool aspect of Iron Maiden's mystique. His presence certainly benefits the band. I love to watch how Eddie evolves when a new album comes along. He strikes me as an impulsive and defiant type of character. Well, now you know my favorite band that begins with the letter I. What's yours? Let me know in the comments. That does it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. I really appreciate the support. I'll see you next time. Till then, rock on.